Hey friends, welcome to my page DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day, halfway through the week. How is everybody? Hope you are having a good day. We're going to do our Club Couture Kit. So I showed you it the other day. I think I'm actually going to pull out some of our color of the month too. Forgot to do that. Let me grab that really quick so I don't forget. There you are, debutante. We'll use that on one side. I'm going to do both sides because why not? And you know what? I usually, these type of things, I sell these at my craft show. I just wrap some jute around it and I take it to my craft show. So I'm hoping we're going to be able to get more of these little books. So I don't think I have any more of the sideways ones, but these are kind of cool with the metal ring part, the binding at the top, kind of like that. Little notebooks are great to jot things down in or sketch in. They're good for so many things. And it's nice. The paper's actually pretty thick. It's not cheap little paper. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I actually have a binder machine. So fun fact about Darlene Brown. So several years ago, I don't remember what year it was, we had a child in our community, Kylie, and she was about 18 months when she was diagnosed with neuroblastoma, and she put up a great fight. I mean, Kylie just was amazing, and her parents went above and beyond to try to cure their baby girl. They went back to New York to Sloan Kettering, I think what's the name? It's really long. Sloan Kettering Memorial Hospital for, trial type treatments. Anyways, so Kylie was so loved in our community. I did a coloring book that said it was Turtles for Kylie, and I distributed those coloring books to the kids at the local hospitals in gift baskets. So anyways, I have a binding machine. I created my own little coloring book that is Turtles for Kylie. Yeah, I print them out and then I punch the pages and then I use the little plastic binding, not the metal binding. The metal binding is a little bit more difficult to do, but I did a ton of those. I did hundreds of the coloring books. I actually even had a place do some for me, but it cost me way too much money. But I used to do gift baskets for the kids that were in Children's Hospital at during certain holidays. I would do gift baskets or just throughout the year. Anyways, that was a long time ago. That was a while ago. I got a little burnt out with that. I used to fundraise for their funerals because so many of them passed away. And I just got to the point where my heart couldn't do it anymore. I could not be involved at that level, making friends with the parents and losing the children again and again and again. The worst one that happened to me was a teenager that there were siblings at home, so mom wasn't able to be there. So I would go and when she was in the hospital, I'd take her favorite food, even if it was a lasagna. Yeah, I'd go pick it up because I wasn't going to cook lasagna just for one person. But anyways, so yeah, fun fact that I used to make coloring books years ago. Anyways, I probably still have some around here somewhere, but they were so cute. I have the file on my computer still. But yeah, Turtles for Kylie. She was a special girl. Her mom and dad, they did have other children after that, and they actually live in Scottsdale, Arizona now. So anyways, happy Wednesday, guys. We're going to do our Club Couture project. I showed you this the other day. So if you're in the club, you get a monthly kit from Couture. So this is from Couture. And this month it came with these two Cadet and Colonial Blue colors. But we're going to use Debutante on part of it. So We may pull out other colors. Maybe I don't want to use these colors at all. You don't have to. You can save them for another project. You can save them and use them, months later. So always feel free to do your own thing. You don't have to follow there's no rules to follow when you get this. You can use this on other things that you might have, like on a little sign or whatever, that you want to put flowers on. There's a little light bulb. I think that's kind of cute. But this is, you don't have to wax this. So this has a special coating on it that you can chalk directly on it. I will fuzz my transfer because it's going to stick pretty tightly to this, but I will fuzz it. So go ahead and say hello if you're hopping on. And I do have news about my husband's doctor's appointment. So yeah, I have to share that with you guys. So go ahead and hop on. I'm going to put you down to the table so you can get a better look at this. I'm sure that some of you, if you're designers, you have received your club transfer already. If you're a club member and you're not a designer, yours goes out soon. Usually you would have it by the 15th of the month. So let me get to comments and let me get this shared over to the VIP group. Whew, the chalk piece / ink sale ended last night. And I did start on the invoices. Remember, it does take me a couple of days to do that. I know I've already got messages from people. I don't have an invoice yet, even though I post. Please be patient, and it takes me several days after the sale ends for me to do your invoice. Inevitably, there's people that just forget. And I've got messages. I'm like, it's not time yet. I got messages and the show wasn't even closed yet. So anyways, I think that I sold every single jar except for my my glow in the dark. So I'm kind of thinking that the glow in the dark is just going to be Happy Mail. I'm just going to put a sticker on it because I just want to get things cleared out. Sometimes you just got to do that. Okay, let me get back to there. All right. There we go. Okay, are you in the club? Let me give you a link. So if you're not in the club, you can sign up. And I'm going to tell you about my husband's good news that he got at the doctor after I read comments here. So good morning, Lori. How are you? Let me scroll all the way back. Hi, Carrie. Good morning. Hi, Vicki. Hello, Debbie. Hi, Laura. Hello, Lori Walsh. Good morning, Betty. Hi, Darlene Barr. Hi, Sandy. Hey, Carol. I did not get you an invoice yesterday. I'm so sorry. I'll try to get it today, but I'm not worried about it. I can mail it. I can mail your stuff out without you paying because I know you. I know where you're at. So, hey, Janine, how are you? Hi, Lynn. Good morning. Okay, so we're gonna work on this. Let me find my fuzzing cloth. Okay, so fuzzing cloth, if you are not familiar with it, it looks like this. One side has a regular towel surface. That's what side you're gonna fuzz on. The microfiber side is good for drying it if you've lost your transfer and you need to dry it. So, hi Tracy, how are you? You have your back surgery scheduled January 26th, dysfusion, and you're scared beyond belief. Oh gosh, girlfriend. Yeah, it is scary. It is scary for sure. But it's going to help you, right? So I know. I know a lot of people who've been through it, and it's just such a life changer for them and so necessary when you're in so much pain and that's your only option, because they don't do those surgeries unless it's your only option. If everything else that you've tried is not working, you have to do it. So we will be praying for you, and I'm just hoping that everything goes really smoothly for you on that. So I have good news on my husband. Let me get to that. Hi Judy, how are you? Good morning. So John has had problems with his knee to the point where he really he's like, I don't know how much longer I can take this. And I just, when your husband is literally in tears from the pain, that it's bad. And I have a bad knee. I have arthritis in my knee and it swells. And they've told me there's nothing we can do. until it's completely worn out. I'm like, okay, well, it'd be nice if they could do like preventative, but they won't. Anyways, he went to his appointment yesterday, and his doctor, we switched doctors for him. He loves his new doctor. Okay, let's decide what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do, let's do this. I don't know that these colors are gonna go well with that. Let's think about these colors as I'm telling you. Okay, so what other color do I want to do with that? What other colors should I do with that? I'm thinking like a green. Do I have, or, ooh, kind of like this. I kind of like the shimmer eucalyptus. I kind of like that. Or this one's nice. The shimmer. Oh yeah, shimmer eucalyptus will be good. So his doctor had seen him and told him he had a Baker's cyst and that it would just take time. But his leg has swollen up to the point where he couldn't bend his knee. He was awake all night long with pain. He had to stop working on the project. The bathrooms tore up. You know, he's doing all that. He had to stop and not do any more for a while. He rested for a couple of days and it didn't help. He's elevating it. He's putting ice on it. He's doing all the things that he's supposed to do. And now he's back to work, and it didn't get any better when he went back to work. So he had his appointment yesterday, and his doctor immediately said, okay, we're going to do the x-ray today. And if the x-ray is inconclusive, then you're going to have an MRI. I think you don't cut that. I think that just stays like that. You're going to have an MRI by the end of the week, if possible. So he's ordering an MRI stat if the x-ray doesn't show him what he needs to know. So this is pretty, I need to add a little bit of water to this. Oh, guess what? I don't think I have water in here. Okay, we're just going to make it work. I think my water is out. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, we're just going to make it work. So anyways, that was good news. His doctor now suspects that he tore his meniscus. So he thinks that that's what caused, because you can get a Baker's cyst from an injury. So he's like, okay, well, what's causing this? Because it's not going away. It's actually getting worse. So it was good news that I'm just grateful that his doctor actually is taking it seriously and not saying, oh, here's some pain medication. You know, they actually don't do that anymore at the doctor here. They have you do Tylenol and Tylenol and Motrin. So acetaminophen and ibuprofen, and they have you take it together for the pain. They don't do painkillers very often. And he doesn't want to do painkillers. His main thing is, I don't want to be like my dad. My dad was on painkillers all his life, and he's like, I don't want to be like that. And I'm like, I don't blame you. So okay, I'm going to do the top part with the eucalyptus, the shimmer eucalyptus, and the bottom part with debutante. So anyways, that was very, very good news. I think I need to go further down. Okay, see how it's sticking? Sticking a lot, but it's peeling off. So I'm going to fuzz it. I'm going to fuzz it again. So it was great news. Hi, Deb. How are you? Oh, you're getting your new stove. Oh, girlfriend. I'm glad that you're getting it already. Oh gosh, she had a fire on her stove. Yeah, right after, was it on New Year's Day or was it the day after? Holy cow! I'm glad you're getting a new one. Hi Cheryl, how are you? Tracy says you're traveling 90 minutes away for a new neurosurgeon. I'm glad that you are. Good morning, crafting in a cabin. Good morning. I wish I was crafting in my cabin. I'm going up there soon. I am not sure. I was going to go up this weekend, but I may wait one more weekend because I really need to wrap up some things here at the house and help my husband with some things, because he he was hoping to get to a certain point with the bathroom. He doesn't know what will happen. Like, as far as they said he'll probably have to have surgery to repair his knee. But how soon is that going to happen? Probably not quickly. I'm just glad that his doctor's pretty sure that there's a tear in his meniscus. He might be able to just have like orthoscopic surgery, which would be great. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, guys. Let me get out my placement tape, and we are going to put placement tape here to make this nice and easy. Yeah, it's very painful. Yeah. So that's what they're pretty sure that he has. And Laura says, you're in a meeting and you missed the great news. The great news is John's doctor's appointment went really good, and his doctor already got the x-ray done yesterday, and they're going to look at the x-ray today. And if he can't see anything on the x-ray, he will be having an MRI this week. He's pushing for it because he could tell how much pain he's in. He's in so much pain. So, okay, I taped it off so that I'm not going to make a mistake and get the bottom. We're going to use our shimmer eucalyptus and do this top part. And then we're going to do the bottom in debutante. This is going to be so pretty, guys. Okay, it's a little thick for me. But it's going to work. It's still going to work. Okay. It's a little thicker than I normally would have this. I like to have it a little thinner than that. But anyways, I will be getting invoices out. So if you missed that, and you participated in the sale, I did start getting things printed out last night because I have to go in. I print out every conversation in there, every comment of people that commented on the sale. I print that out so that I have it and I don't make a mistake entering who claimed what first, because there's only a certain amount. Some of the colors there was only 1 of, some of them there was 10 of. So I don't want to make a mistake, and whoever claimed first is the winner chicken dinner. So I want to make sure that I get all of that done, and all the rest of the Peanuts transfers, they should go out in today's mail. I didn't get all the way to the edge there. So I got all the rest of that done last night. Got all the rest of the shipping labels printed, and gonna package all that up for today to go out in today's mail. Look at that. That looks so good. You guys, it looks great. Okay, so hopefully I can do the bottom part just as good. Kind of feel like I should dry that before I lay this back down. I kind of feel like, can I dry it? I don't know if I can dry it without dragging this through that. You know what? I'm just going to gently lay it back down. Please don't mess it up. Those little dots are so cute like that. Okay, maybe if I just put that like that. Okay, now what I have to do though is I have to peel this off. And then I have to do the bottom part. Okay, so hopefully I can get this off of here without pulling this off. Maybe I should have just done the whole thing one color. Okay, so I think I'm going to just kind of try to do the edge. It's sticking so tightly, I don't want to damage my transfer. Okay, I think I can get right up to the edge. I'm going to use a teeny tiny, that's sticking to my fingers, a teeny tiny squeegee here. Okay, we're going to use our new color. This is our new color, Debutante. This is our color of the month. Okay, so I have my meeting today, this afternoon. It's actually 5-ish tonight. I have my meeting tonight. We'll be talking about new colors, proposing new colors for next year. So I've taken note of things that you guys have said, and there'll be other things discussed. I'm excited about what else might be discussed. And it's all top secret. I can't tell you. So it's a top secret meeting, but new colors of the month suggestions were made earlier this week, and I did write those down. Look at this, how pretty that is. So just doing the whole thing that color, and then we'll peel this off and you'll get to see just how gorgeous this is. And then we'll dry it and we'll do the other side. Okay, so peel that up. Look at that. That is so pretty, guys. I love it. I love the shimmer. Okay, now you can wash this and use it again. So if they make these available, I could make more. You went a little bit overboard with the paste. You had to go back and delete. Yes. Okay, well, good. Yeah, that, and I gave everybody time to do that. To delete if they needed to, because some of you did claim too many. But that's good. That I always say go ahead and claim it, because you don't know. You know, there might only be one left, but that person might change their mind, because I did have some people change their mind. So, hi Bridget, how are you? Hi Michelle, good morning. Deb, I'm glad that he's getting help too. I just, you know what, his one of his frustrations is that if he has the surgery right away, he won't have the bathroom all done. I'm like, it's okay, it's all right. but he might have a hard time getting into the bathtub, and I'm like, well, you might just have to take a sponge bath. Because our other bathroom just has a bathtub, and you know, it just, okay, so let me just, it just kind of raised up a little bit on me. Let me just tap it back down. It is dry, but some of the chalk paste kind of peeled up. Okay, it looks cute. Look how cute that is. And this is dry, so I can flip this now. And on the other side, we're just gonna do whatever we want. I think I want to use the same colors because I want it to match. I kind of want to do that. So maybe we'll just kind of do something like this. We'll just do, let's just do kind of like a collage type thing on here. We'll just use everything. We'll use it all. So I'm going to fuzz it. So if you don't know what this is our Club Couture. So every month Chalk Couture mails out a kit to you, and you can sign up and get that. You're committed to 3 months when you first sign up, and then after that there is no commitment. So I'll put the link there for you guys again. Okay, I'm just going to kind of overlap things. I kind of just want to have a little bit of a collage type thing here, and we'll just do different colors. But I'm going to use the same colors. I kind of feel like I should use all the same. Oh, maybe that should go here. That's probably a good place for that. And then, okay, so I need to put this under this because that number is not showing. There we go. Okay, so I'll have to look at the layers. This one's on top. Okay, so this number, probably should put that there. And then, you know what? I don't know if maybe this will go here underneath. Okay, so yeah, patent dated. Okay, oh, I forgot to fuzz that one. It's okay. All right, so we have to pay attention to the layers, and we're just going to do different colors. We could do a hot mess. We could do that. We could do like a collage. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do a hot mess. Yeah, let's do that. So a hot mess is when you do, this one's on top too. You do a variety of colors. Let's just do that, and we'll see how it turns out. So a hot mess with the eucalyptus shimmer and the debutante. It's kind of a metallic. Okay. All right. Oops. Wrong one, Darlene. Hello. Okay, so now I'm just going to take another, actually I can take this one, it's not going to matter, and just kind of blend this together and do, well, there's a lot of, there, you know what, there was a lot of my shimmer. I don't know if that's going to take, if I'm going to be able to put some of that on there. Okay, so we're just doing a hot mess. It might be a real hot mess, you know, sometimes it's a real hot mess. Because that's my life. My life is a hot mess sometimes. I don't want to go off of this side though, so I'm trying to pay attention. So if you're commenting, I'll take a peek and see comments here in a second. Okay. All right, scrape that off. You want it to be nice and smooth. Okay. All right. So that I'm just going to wipe with a paper towel so we can have a fresh start on the next parts. Okay, so go ahead and peel. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, the colors. Oops. You know what? Those scissors were actually ahead of that. Okay, so there's that. Here's this one. Oh, that's pretty. That looks pretty. Okay, I didn't get like the corner. Let me just see if I, it's okay. It's all right. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? Okay, and then let's do the rest. And a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then we're going to carefully, I'll use a smaller squeegee with this. We're just going to kind of mix it together. Oops, I went off the side. We're going to grab some of that color and blend it. Okay. Oh, oops. You know what? It was meant to be that way. No one's gonna know. I dropped my squeegee right on it. There's a big blob. I don't care. It's all right. No one's gonna know that it wasn't supposed to be that way. Okay, peel the scissors off. That's my life, guys. Oh my gosh. That is my life. I just, like I said, it literally might be a hot mess. You know that I'm that way. Holy cow. Okay. So this is just kind of fun. Just kind of different. Kind of different. All right. Okay. Let me get this off and then we'll dry. How fun is that? Okay, these are reusable. You can wash those and reuse them. I do have another one coming. I don't know if I'll wash these or not. Sometimes I'm lazy. Okay, I do have a little oopsie here. I think I can take a Q-tip and fix that. I don't know about this up here. I think maybe I can get some of that off with the Q-tip. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can. Let me just get a couple of Q-tips and do that. Debutante and Shimmer Eucalyptus. Yes. So Shimmer Eucalyptus is an older color. Debutante is the color of the month. You know what? It's working. It's working. So I'm just going to use a couple of Q-tips to just clean it up just a little bit. Just a little. Okay. And I have some right there. It's okay. Okay, let's dry. Let's dry. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, so this is our club transfer with all the little cutie patooties. So you can do whatever you want. This is just kind of a collage on the back. And then the front's the cute part. So this is just the back. I just wanted to do both sides, but that's how you do a hot mess, is you just plop down a little bit of this color, a little bit of that color, and you just blend them together. Thanks. Okay, we're dry. All right, so there's the front. There's the back. and we're done. That was easy. I like things that are easy like that. All right, guys. So tomorrow we will be painting. I don't know what, but something. We'll be painting something tomorrow. I am not sure what, but let me clean up my mess here. I'm really bad, but I'm not going to wash this. You can wash it and use it over and over. It's actually going in my trash. Sorry guys. But isn't that so cute? I just think it's adorable. I think things like that are useful are nice to have. You can give it as a gift. You can use it for yourself. You can sell it at a craft show. I'll take mine. I'll sell it. I'll wrap some jute around it. I'll sell it at my craft show. And I usually do like $5.95, something like that. But yeah, I think it's cute. It's simple. It's very simple. Easy peasy. If you can butter toast, you can do Club Couture. I promise. It's that easy. So you saw I messed up a little bit. It's okay. Nobody knows. And guess what? It doesn't really show. It didn't really show. So, okay, guys. Hope you have a fantastic day. Let me go ahead and give you the club link again. If you're not a member, you can join Club Couture. If you're a Perks member already, you get a discount on Club. So let me give you that link. There you go. All right. Okay, guys. And like I said, if you commented on items on the chalk paste / ink sale, I will have invoices to you by tomorrow night. I should have all those invoices out. I don't even know how many people commented, but there were a lot of you that commented over and over. So your invoices are going to be big. You got a lot of good stuff there, and sometimes there was like one of something and I had 12 comments on it. So whoever commented first, what I do is I sort it. Facebook has a function where you can sort it by the newest. So I sort it by the newest, and that's at the top. And then I go to the very bottom, and that would be the first comment. So you go backwards. So yeah, that's how you do it. It used to be that you could sort it the reverse way, but they've changed things. So yeah, I have to print it out so that I do it the correct way, and I make sure that I get the right people, the right colors in the right order, because people do know. They're like, no, I commented first. I'm like, let me go back and look. So anyways, I love you guys. Hope you have a fantastic day. I will see you tomorrow.